Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In my last video, I shared you my experience regarding the application process for my diploma equivalence. After waiting 1 year for the decision of Eqcuivalance, I managed to get into the first university I have chosen, the Istanbul University. It took me around 4 years to complete 12 subjects. It took this long as I was working at the same time as a full-time job as a full-time legal advisor at a public entity. After completing my degree, we had a ceremony at the university where I had the chance to experience the graduation ceremony along with the regular students. Unfortunately, this ceremony could only be attended by the graduates in person as the COVID was going on, so neither my husband or my first child could watch me graduate or receive my certificate in person, or like the fake certificate, because people were doing an equivalence degree did not receive the diploma certificate from the university itself, but from Eqcuivalance in Ankara, which you have to collect yourself. Anyway, this was a remarkable but also a disappointing experience, as I have passed subjects of one of the best universities in law in Turkey, so I would have preferred to receive a certificate from them, but instead I received one from Eqcuivalance, as every regular diploma equivalence student. That was not a very nice experience, but at least I can say that I have managed to complete subjects at the Istanbul University, and that's, by the way, a big deal. So what I've actually tried to explain in my previous video was this: do not get busy with should I go to one of the best universities to gain a degree or to pass the subjects, or should I go to any random university where they have law to pass the subjects, because in the end it doesn't matter on paper, as everybody is receiving the same paper from Eqcuivalance, like stating diploma equivalence, this is equivalent to any degree, law degree here in Turkey. So just a small advice. Yes, Istanbul University is awesome. It's a historical place since 1818, but if you're having a full-time job, do not take the long and hard way as I did. So actually it does not matter which university you're attending. Every person is doing the same equivalence degree. After receiving my paper, I was not able to straight go to the bar and start my the process for my lawyer practicing certificate, as during that time I was not allowed to have a full-time job while I was being a trainee. So actually there was pre-2022, there was a rule like, if you want to become a trainee and pass the bar, then you have to basically quit your job and concentrate fully on the traineeship itself. After 2022, they changed the rule and said, okay, you can work and be a trainee at the same time. So when I knew that there was a draft coming up and that the draft was going to pass, so I waited approximately 1 year until they passed the draft so I could start my traineeship. There's something you have to know. Every city has its own bar. It doesn't matter at which bar you have subscribed yourself, it doesn't matter at which bar you are a member. However, if you are applying for the first bar, like there are 2 bars in Istanbul as well in Ankara, the first and second, there's a common sense that the second persons the members of the second bar are members who are politically supporting the current government. And there's a separation, but actually in general it doesn't make sense at which bar you are, the first or the second, because the bar is the bar. It's just like a matter of opinion. Anyway, so actually it doesn't matter at which bar you're becoming a member, but if you are becoming a member at that bar, then it makes that it means that you have to reside in that city in order to complete your traineeship. Plus, the traineeship exists out of 12 months, by the way. If you want to pass the bar, there's no exam, at least for the students who have started the law degree pre-2022, do not have to pass an exam in order to apply for the bar. So yeah, there was a law change. Luckily, I didn't get that obstacle as well. So after finishing my degree, received my equivalence degree, I had the right to apply for any bar and to start my 12 months traineeship in order to apply for the lawyer practicing certificate. Anyway, after the specific law has passed, I was able to keep my job and start my traineeship. As I said, the traineeship exists out of 12 months. The first 6 months have to be done at one of the 3 courts here. For in my case, Istanbul. I chose the Anadolu Adalet Saray, so the court at the Asian side. You have to fill in a form at the bar you want to become a member of. They are requesting some papers. The papers are generally listed on my website. I will drop the links for Istanbul in the comment box below this video. It's a bunch of lists. Again, it's a lot of paperwork, so make sure that you have everything prepared and double check before you go to apply for the bar. You basically walk in at the bar and say, I want to start my traineeship, here are my papers, and they will provide you the instructions so you can follow up the process. For your knowledge, just make sure that you have a car at that time, because it's a process of going to the court and driving back to the bar to complete the process. Do not do anything by mail. Make sure that you are handing in everything in person and that you are following up the process in person. Again, things via the phone and mail doesn't work here, just for your information. Okay, after completing the bunch of paperwork and my application at the bar, I was led to the court which I have chosen. So in my case, Anadolu Adalet Saray in Kartal. It's nearby my home. The first 6 months were as follow. You're starting at the public prosecutor. Actually, the idea behind this traineeship is that you're actively dealing and working along with the judge or the prosecutor, a person. But unfortunately, as they are having a very busy schedule and as there are a lot of law graduates who are trying to pass the bar, they do not prefer to have you there in person. So you are basically going to the court, to the specific department in question. You are making sure that you are signing off every single week, and at the end of the month or the 2 weeks, it depends on at which department you are, at which court you are. You have to make sure that you have signed in everything and that you're going back to the A block, A of elephant, 3rd floor, where there is a traineeship office where all the trainees goes to be led to the follow-up court, to the next court. So make sure that you are not missing the dates, because it's your responsibility as a trainee that you are making sure that you're on time and that you are signing off your papers. This process takes around max 6 months. You have to complete all the departments. You have to follow up the instructions of the judge. The people at the front desk are leading you to the judge. Just make sure when you are changing of departments that you are meeting the judge in question, so she or he knows that you are there, and that and so you can make sure that you hear in person what they're expecting from you, because at the end of the 4 weeks you're with them, they're going to write the opinion with respect to your behavior and with respect to your attendance, even though they're not expecting you to do something actively. So most of them do not expect you to do something actively. They're just saying it straight away. They still want you to follow up the paper process. Some of them, like I came across one judge, he said, like, I wanted to see you every single week on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and I want you to attend the hearings, which start from 9 o'clock in the morning till noon. He was like, I want you to do this, and if you complete this process, then I'll write my opinion. So, yeah. In short, make sure that you meet the judge in person and do not wait on any feedback from the front desk staff, because most of the time they do not care, basically. Okay. At the end of the 6 months period, there will be a grace period where a jury is going to decide whether you have passed your first 6 months. Consequently, the staff in charge will call you up and let you know to collect your paperwork from the office and hand it in at the bar to start your second 6 months. During the second 6 months, you must work as a trainee at a law office of an experienced lawyer who, be aware, is also a member of the bar you have applied for in the first instance. So if you're trying to pass the process at the second bar of Istanbul, then you have to make sure that the specific lawyer in question where you're doing your traineeship is also a member of the second bar. If he or she is not a member of the same bar, then you are not allowed to do your traineeship at that bar, at that office. Okay, during the 6 months, they expect you to work actively with the office. I used to work at an office who was specialized in IP law, which was really joyful. During the second 6 months, you have to follow up courses which have been rated with credits. You must collect 120 credits to complete the traineeship. So no matter you have fulfilled your 12 months of traineeship, you have to collect those 120 credits to finish the whole process. Be aware that nobody is going to warn you with, look, you have to be added to this WhatsApp group to follow up the credits. Usually, yes, there's a WhatsApp group. You are getting involved, and there are a lot of announcements, like announcements with, look, this course is coming up, and generally it's online, but sometimes you have to attend in person. Be aware of the credit courses. Anyway, at the end of your traineeship, you will have to check the list for the application of the lawyer practicing certificate and for the application at the bar. This period will approximately take around 3 months. I'm still at this process, and I hope to receive a message soon for the ceremony where I will swear my loyalty to the laws and my profession as a lawyer. I'm really excited and looking forward to that. I will create another video regarding this process too. I hope I will be allowed to film during the ceremony, because sometimes these are sense, these matters are a little bit senseful. Anyway, So yeah, this is the project in general. So passing the bar is not the same as passing the bar in the Netherlands or in the United Kingdom. Like in the United Kingdom, you can become a solicitor or barrister, and you have a course of 2 years and subjects and projects and whatever. Like in the Netherlands, it takes you 5 years, and you have to follow up on credits too, and you have to pass some courses too. But now in Turkey, it's easier, but they have made it a bit difficult because there are too much lawyers here. It doesn't mean that it's easy to become a lawyer. No, absolutely not. Like, you have to work your ass off to even get into a law degree, to even receive a law degree. I can say that with full of my heart, because I used to study law in the Netherlands and in the UK too, and I must say that here it's just in Turkey it's another level. But for the period after, like the traineeship period, it's easier. Well, after my term, they decided to insert another how can I say it, another exam to even prove that you're worth of becoming a lawyer, as just a bunch of legal questions like the 4 years of law school in one exam, like, you know, it's kind of that kind of exam. And if you pass the exam, then you're allowed to do traineeship. So yeah, the traineeship takes in total 12 months, 6 months at the court, 6 months at an office, and in the meantime you have to collect the 120 credits, and then you'll be done. Then you'll swear your loyalty to the law and as being a loyal lawyer, and then that's it. You can start your own office straight away, or you can just choose to work at a office to get some experience. So yeah, for now I'm signing off. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please do not forget to subscribe and like the video. So hit the like button so I know that I have to continue with these kind of videos. When I used to be a law student, I was really curious to the process of becoming a lawyer here in Turkey. It's like you have to find information and make sure that you meet the right people who can explain you the whole process. So yeah, that's why I found it very helpful for my follow-up colleagues to know how everything works here. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.